Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, Crystal and I live in a 100-year-old farmhouse. We bought the house 10 years ago, and we've changed out all the windows. I've worked on the other two doors, but we wanted to keep the 100-year-old character of this whole house. The outside doors are 100 years old. They're as old as the house is. The house was built in 1928, so I assume it'll be 100 years old in 2028. It's 2024 now. It just lacks 4 years being 100 years old. And these old doors are 100 years old too. Now, some people have said, well, you need to just replace that door with a new door with the insulated glass, and we don't want to do that. Don't ask me why we don't want to do that, but we just don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to install weather stripping. The glass itself is single pane. About all you can do is put a piece of plastic over the glass to help seal the cold from falling off the glass. But if you put in weather stripping, these old doors, the way they come together, the wind will blow just right through them. The other doors I've done this way, they've been done a long time, but I was going to redo this door and I never seemed to get around to it. There were always some other iron in the fire that I needed to refinish this door, and I just couldn't get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put weather stripping on it. That won't stop me from fixing the door in the next little bit. But let's get started. Let's put some weather stripping on this door. Now, this is the weather stripping I'm going to use. It's just called a door set. You can get it at Ace Hardware. I think I got this one at Do It Best Center. We got a little local place called Jennings. That's where I go. I buy my stuff local if I can, because if you don't buy local, next thing you know, you don't have local, and everything's a big box store that you got to travel somewhere to get. So that's what we do. We buy things local whenever we can, and if we can't, you know, we buy it from the big box store. But we'd rather buy local, even if it costs us a little more. So get this plastic off here. Now, it comes with a tube of screws. Okay, there's all the screws you need for installing this is right here in this kit. I'll show you the way it's made. There we go, dropped it. That's about like me. Oh! Now, it's made like this. It's got this rubber section. This just pushes right up against the door, and then this part screws in to the frame of the door and holds it in place. So that seals off that crack. Now, this part is made of aluminum. Okay, so, but what I'm going to do is I need to cut it off at 82 inches. Let's see what this one is. It may be short of 82 inches. We'll have to see. Okay, this is 84 inches, so that's good. My door, the frame, is 82 inches. So I need to just cut 2 inches off this. And how do you cut it? Well, it's aluminum. This stuff's aluminum. So you can try a couple things. This is a ratcheting PVC pipe cutter. Let's see how it does on it. I've never tried it on it before. I've always used a pair of cutters. But let's see how it does. Let me mark this. And I'll hold it up here where you can see it so you can see how it cuts. Did it perfect. Now, did it mar the cutters? If you look, not a place. I was just cutting aluminum. That's aluminum. These will cut small aluminum without hurting them. And they'll still be ready to cut your PVC. So now, I've got this cut at 84 inches. There's always this tip that sticks out. They give you a little extra so you can bend it down if you want to. But the truth is, I don't need that, so I'm going to cut that off. Okay, and then you just take and put this up. Turn you around here where you can see. Take and put it in the doorway. Press it up against the door and put a screw in it. So, drop my knife here somewhere. That's alright. Cut this tube off with this PVC cutter. Well, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it did. Worked fine. Now, I'm just going to get a bunch of nail screws and put them in my pocket. This is the type of screw. It's a little Phillips head machine screw. So, alright, let's put this first one on. Start down at the bottom. There's one. Get up there. 2. Now, I'll hold that one while I put the other one up. Alright, I'm going to move you back where you can see a little better about what's going on, and then we'll go from there. that's it. Of course, like I said, it's a 100-year-old door. I need to redo it. But you can see now the gaps that were in the door have been sealed up all the way around. So now there's not wind blowing in here. Now I just have to address the bottom, and for right now I'm going to address it with one of those big round sock-like things. So you can just put it at the bottom. That should make this back hallway a lot warmer. Okay, that's how you install weather stripping on an old 100-year-old farmhouse door. But I don't know how much of it I got total, because my camera, the batteries died 3 times during this little 20-minute, 30-minute job. The batteries died 3 times. So yeah, it's just what it is. I'll show you the best I can, and then we just go from there. I'll see if I can recover some of that video, but I don't know. If I can't, this video may not come out. So now, if you like this stuff, this homesteading, do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on out to the channel and subscribe. We do this homestead stuff every week, sometimes 1, sometimes 5 videos, just depends on what's going on in the homestead that week. Now, if you hit the little bell when you come to the channel, it'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and the occasional short on Saturdays. Now, it's time for me to get on to the next thing and get out of this 18-degree temperature. I'm too old for this cold stuff.